Hey guys, Wayback Rewind here. Today I want to talk about free over-the-air TV. I get into heated debates with random internet strangers all the time telling me that free over-the-net TV doesn't exist or that you need some kind of fancy digital antenna as if such a thing actually existed. Neither of those is true. I'm going to show you how I use this 60-year-old antenna to receive over 100 high-definition channels over the air for free here on Wayback Rewind. This is the actual antenna that I use all day, every day on my 53-inch 4K high-definition TV. The wires are brittle and frayed. I don't know what this knob actually does, but this is the antenna I found in my parents' attic. It's from the 1960s. It's older than I am, I'm pretty sure. This antenna is at least 60 years old. I'm using this coupler here with a matching transformer to be able to hook it to a modern TV. I brought this here into the studio to be able to show you a live demonstration of how this antenna can be used to tune in hundreds of channels in high definition over the same airwaves that have been used since World War II. I brought in my old television here to talk about what exactly is television. Here in North America, in English, television could mean one of several things. It either means this actual physical box here, it could mean the programming that's displayed on here in terms of entertainment, sports, and programming, or it could mean the technology to broadcast those signals through the air. It's this last definition that I want to focus on. You see these numbers on an old television, 2 through 83. These numbers represent frequencies. Here in North America, channel 2 is about 60 megahertz. Channel 83 is about 900 megahertz. Over the years, those frequencies have actually contracted. You see right now, this television is displaying nothing but noise. In 2009, here in North America, television went all digital. Overnight, devices like this were bricked to where they could no longer display anything that was broadcast over the air. For decades, that's what television was. In the 1980s, television began to be transmitted through these wires on cable TV systems. And then later, in the late 90s, television was transmitted through satellite. When TV went digital in 2009 in the United States, most people hardly even noticed. They were already receiving their television through some other means, and almost no one had a box like this anymore. People had already switched to digital televisions. The federal government gave us coupons for $40 to buy 2 converters. Ironically, the converter cost exactly $40. I still have mine in the box here because I didn't need it. I'd already bought a digital TV. This was just left as a curiosity. All of this to say that modern TV is still broadcast over the air in the same waves on the same frequencies as television always has been, but most people don't even notice it. But lately, people are cutting the cord, people are getting off those satellite systems, people are canceling their direct satellite broadcasts, and people are rediscovering the fact that their local TV channels are broadcast over the air for free, and all you need is an antenna. And I'm here now to dispel the myth that you need some fancy kind of digital antenna. The antennas that have been used since the 1950s are still perfectly fine today. So I mentioned in the open that these old antennas had this twin lead 300 ohm wire. This is super brittle. It's amazing that it still works, but I'm using this little adapter I found in my junk drawer, basically just to connect the wires in a secure way to this matching transformer. And then I'm going to connect a piece of coax to this transformer. So here's a TV that I bought less than a year ago. It's never had an antenna connected to it. So we're going to see what happens when you plug an antenna into a TV that's never before seen broadcast television. And we're going to see how to set it up to get over 100 channels of free high definition television. So here on the back, I have the video, left and right audio, and here's the antenna cable connection right here. I'm going to hook the other end of my coax up to this antenna connection. It's a little stiff. It's never had an antenna connected here before. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. I haven't rehearsed this. So we're going to learn together what happens. It's still set up for AV. I'll change my input. I was expecting to see television. Ironically, for that coax input, it's labeled camcorder. It's asking me if I want to perform a channel scan. Of course, I say yes. It's saying, is it cable, satellite box, or antenna? It's an antenna. Say okay. Now it's scanning. And the channel scan is complete. It found 121 channels, which I find amazing, considering that on the old scale, television only goes up to channel 36. But due to all of the digital sub-channels, it can now pick up hundreds of channels. Okay, looking at what we have here, it's just started at the bottom, channel 2.1. It's coming in at 1080i. Okay, just looking down the lineup here, we have channel 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 11. There's a digital sub-channel. 14 has, I don't know how many. 26, which is the local Fox channel. And I'm reminding you, this is not a cable system I'm looking at. These are all free over-the-air TV channels that I'm picking up with this 60-year-old antenna. Okay, the longer the TV is on, the more this program information will automatically load. Right now it's still loading. But in addition to getting free over-the-air TV, you get free program guide information. You see more of the program information is starting to fill in. So I hear what you're thinking. What if I don't have a 60-year-old in my parents' attic? Get yourself a wire hanger just like this. Take it apart like that. Kind of straighten it out a little bit. Use some pliers to straighten it out as best you can. I'm going to get rid of this little twisty part at the end because it's kind of a pain to work with. This part at the end, I'm going to curl it around so that I can attach it to my coupler. Taking this wire hanger and I'm putting it into a circular shape. The circular is what's optimized for UHF. Even though TV channels in the United States vary from 2 to 36, in the transition to digital back in 2009, most TV stations went to UHF. In order to get the TV channels into a narrowest range as possible for optimizing antennas, they pretty much all went to UHF. So a circular antenna like this is going to be the optimal shape for most TV stations. On my little antenna over here, the circular part is really doing the work. I'm not even sure the long dipoles are doing anything. Now I'm going to connect my wire to my coupler and put these on here. Okay, I've got my wire hanger on here. It's not the best connection. We'll see if it's good enough. And just to be fair, let's rescan and see how many channels we have. We're rescanning from scratch here with my coat hanger antenna. I'm happy that I made it to 100. 112, it's a good sign. 124. Congratulations. I got the same 124 channels with this wire coat hanger that I had with my 60-year-old antenna. I'm getting 1080i high definition television from a coat hanger. So all my internet haters that tell me it can't be done, I just did it for the first time in this video live in front of you all. You saw me do it. It does not require a fancy digital antenna. There's no such thing as a digital antenna. All you need is a wire, and you can get high definition television over the air for free. And as always, please like or subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.